Today's news highlights. D 2024/06/07. Time cutoff, 1700 hours. News title, Huang Rongsuan creates a stir. How are housing prices near night markets? Expert, real estate market is evolving. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Vision Magazine. News highlights, Taichung's 3 well-known night markets have gradually become a hot topic in the real estate market, and the real estate transaction volume around the night markets continues to increase. House prices around Fengjia Night Market, Zhongxia Road Night Market, and Zonghua Road Tourist Night Market are relatively affordable, attracting the attention of home buyers. The housing prices around these night markets are relatively low, and the living functions are complete, making them popular choices for petty bourgeoisie and commuters. However, attention should be paid to traffic congestion around the night market, and home buyers are advised to conduct on-site inspections of the traffic conditions. Overall, the continued growth of the real estate market around night markets reflects people's emphasis on convenience and provides more choices for home buyers. News title, Attention coffee lovers. Adding these 2 types of milk increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Health 2.0. News highlights, nutritionist Zhan Ruiying suggests that the choice of milk should be based on fat content and individual health needs. Whole milk has high calories, low-fat milk has less fat, and skimmed milk has the lowest calories. Milk cream is divided into natural and artificial types, with natural milk cream containing milk fat and artificial milk cream containing hydrogenated oil, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Condensed milk comes in sweetened and unsweetened varieties, and intake should be controlled. When choosing dairy products, priority should be given to natural, low-sugar or sugar-free options, avoiding artificial additives, and intake should be moderate according to health conditions. News title, Xinjiang Cai is a clean vegetable. Uses few pesticides, how to choose Xinjiang Cai to reduce bitterness and increase nutrition. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Health 2.0. News highlights, the bitterness and pungency of Xinjiang Cai come from sulfites, which can be destroyed by heating and are unrelated to pesticides. Xinjiang Cai is rich in indole, calcium, and beta-carotene, which are beneficial to health. Due to its unique aroma, it has few pests and is not heavily sprayed with pesticides. Xinjiang Cai has a low oxalate content, which helps calcium absorption. Nutritionists recommend stir-frying Xinjiang Cai with oil to promote nutrient absorption and reduce bitterness. When choosing Xinjiang Cai, select those with full stems, thick leaves, and no yellowing leaves, as smaller plants have a milder aroma. News title, Founder of Falun Gong publishes Fa Difficulty. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, Master Li Hongji, the founder of Falun Gong, stated in the Fa Difficulty article that disciples of Da Fa face difficult and perilous processes in saving sentient beings, encountering suppression and persecution from evil spirits behind humans. Since 1999, the Fa Difficulty has never ended. While Da Fa disciples are saving people, they are also eliminating their own karma. Any slight mistake can lead to tribulations. Problems in the media are partly due to the failure of practitioners themselves. Saving people is difficult and requires following the right path. Shenyun Performing Arts and Feishan Academy play roles in counter-persecution. Fa Difficulty spans all regions, choosing which lives ultimately stay or are eliminated. News title, Legislative Power Amendment proposed by the Executive Yuan, Chu Rongtai hopes to find consensus on national interests. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, the Legislative Yuan passed the 3rd reading of the Legislative Power Exercise Act and other articles. The Executive Yuan proposed a reconsideration on the grounds of violating the Constitution, procedural justice, and the separation of powers, infringing on the basic rights of the people. The purpose of the reconsideration is to seek consensus that conforms to the Constitution and national interests, rather than escalating opposition between the ruling and opposition parties. The Democratic Progressive Party will launch street campaigns to explain the reasons for reconsideration. The Kuomintang and People First Party expressed regret over the Executive Yuan's reconsideration and insisted on reform. The American Chamber of Commerce advocates transparency and supports Taiwan's democratic system. Civic groups call for the articles of the 3rd reading to be made public and fully discussed. News title, Sudden changes in Sino-Russian economic cooperation under U.S. pressure. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, Sino-Russian relations have deteriorated rapidly, with the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China refusing to settle in renminbi, Alibaba ceasing supplies to Russia, and Hikvision suddenly withdrawing from the Russian market. The United States and the European Union are preparing to strengthen sanctions against companies aiding Russia in secret. Russia faces settlement difficulties, and businessmen are turning to other countries for procurement. The deadlock in the Sino-Russian natural gas pipeline agreement is due to Russia's dissatisfaction with Beijing's price demands. There is historical mutual distrust between China and Russia, and the CCP seeks support from the West while supporting Russia. Putin's anticipated cooperation faces setbacks, revealing the complex dynamics of Sino-Russian relations. News title: Summer Health Focus on Nourishing the Heart, 4 tea drinks to cool down, remove dampness, and relieve fatigue. Release time: June 5, 2024. Data reference: Epoch Times. News highlights: the focus of summer health is on reducing heat and removing dampness. It is recommended to drink tea after meals to help remove dampness, promote digestion, and relieve mental fatigue, making the body lighter. Red bean and barley tea can clear heat and detoxify, and barley is known for its diuretic properties. Additionally, plum juice can relieve heat and quench thirst, while hibiscus and hawthorn have beauty effects. Mature land fresh milk tea can boost spirits and replenish nutrients. Chrysanthemum and goji berry tea have a calming effect and can soothe emotions. Choosing the right tea drink helps with summer health. News title: Where is AI heading? Bill Gates recommends a must-read book, Brave New Words. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: Bill Gates recommends Brave New Words, which explores the revolution of AI in education. Salman Khan emphasizes that AI can customize learning, enhance interpersonal interaction, and encourage creative problem-solving. Gates points out that AI can serve as a private tutor, answering questions 24/7, and discusses the need for new testing methods to adapt to students' diverse learning styles. Furthermore, the impact of AI on future jobs is also under discussion, with Gates believing that robots and AI will increase productivity but stressing the need to rethink the value and meaning of work. News title: 2024 Dragon Boat Festival Activities, watch dragon boat races, specialty markets, and music parties across Taiwan. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: Taiwan's Dragon Boat Festival activities are diverse and rich, with dragon boat races, markets, and music parties held across all counties and cities. Among them, Keelung's Dragon Boat Competition welcomes citizen participation. Taipei International Dragon Boat Championship is the largest event nationwide, and New Taipei City Council Cup combines concerts with zongzi enjoyment. Darwin Mayor's Cup offers Hakka cultural experiences, while Yulan hosts maritime races. Additionally, Hsinchu, Mieli, Zhonghua, Qi, Tainan, Kaohsiung, Pingtung, and other places all have lively events. Participants are reminded to take precautions against sunburn and heat stroke and to carry rain gear in case of possible thunderstorms. News title: To buy or not to buy a house. Becoming wealthy in the future, a practical financial freedom formula. Release time: March 1, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: the financial freedom formula. Your future wealth equals save some money times avoid losing money times keep it for a long time. The author discusses 3 variables: principal, investment risk, and investment time. He recommends focusing on a stable main business and reducing risks with simple investment methods. Additionally, the author emphasizes the importance of long-term investments and mentions the potential benefits of investing in real estate, such as the liquidity of property to meet future needs. The article also addresses potential health and financial challenges retirees may face. News headline: Huang Rongsun creates a whirlwind. How are the housing prices near the night market? Expert: the housing market is changing. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: Taichung's 3 well-known night markets have gradually become a hot topic in the real estate market, and the real estate transaction volume around the night markets continues to increase. House prices around Fengjia Night Market, Zhongxia Road Night Market and Zonghua Road Tourist Night Market are relatively affordable, attracting the attention of home buyers. The housing prices around these night markets are relatively low and the living functions are complete, making them popular choices for petty bourgeoisie and commuters. However, attention should be paid to traffic congestion around the night market, and home buyers are advised to conduct on-site inspections of the traffic conditions. Overall, the continued growth of the real estate market around night markets reflects people's emphasis on convenience and provides more choices for home buyers. News title: Foxconn, Formosa Plastics warning letter, clicking leads to disaster. Believe music, Tiffany also targeted by impersonation Trojan horse. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: recently, a fraud group impersonating government agencies and well-known enterprises has been sending copyright infringement messages, claiming that recipients have used images and videos without authorization and demanding removal within 24 hours, or they will face legal action and compensation claims. The fraudulent emails use deceptive tactics to lure people into clicking on links, potentially leading to the leakage of personal information. Victims include Honhai, Formosa Plastics, music companies like Believe Music and Him International Music, TV stations like FTV and TTV, as well as renowned brands such as Celine and Tiffany & Co. Police urge the public to be vigilant and avoid clicking on links or providing personal information. News title: Who is Laura? Hundreds of thousands of Hermes under the bed, startling wealth of TSIAGA's senior employee. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: Internet celebrity TSIAGA announced the dismissal of her employee Laura Lin Pei-zhen, citing her unlawful actions causing significant losses to the company, and has entrusted lawyers to handle legal procedures. Laura, known for her high spending power and collection of luxury handbags, was described as TSIAGA's new source of influence but is now facing severe consequences. TSIAGA once filmed Laura's luxury goods, showcasing her astonishing spending power with a collection of luxury handbags, including several valued at millions of dollars from Hermes. TSIAGA was shocked by Laura's misconduct, sparking discussions among netizens. News title: Laura's car crash not surprising, collaborators, advising clients not to engage TSIAGA anymore. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: Internet celebrity TSIAGA terminated her studio employee Laura Lin Pei-zhen, citing her unlawful behavior causing significant losses to the company, and has entrusted lawyers to handle legal procedures. The news has sparked discussions, with collaborators stating Laura's poor work attitude as unsurprising and pointing out a decline in professionalism after initial contact with TSIAGA's associate Zhong Han. Others criticized Laura's unprofessional attitude affecting collaborations, even advising clients not to engage with TSIAGA anymore. This has surprised many netizens, as Laura previously shared her PR experiences in a podcast, being regarded as impressive. News title: Hot and humid today. Southern region experiences heat above 30 degrees for 2 days straight, heavy rain all day in western region during Dragon Boat Festival holiday. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: Today, influenced by a low-pressure system, the probability of rain is high across the country, with significant rainfall in the afternoon in the central and southern regions. Tomorrow, the rainfall will ease slightly, but the southern region, southeast, and mountainous areas still need to beware of afternoon showers. The temperature ranges from 23 to 31 degrees Celsius. During the Dragon Boat Festival holiday, a new frontal system approaches the northern sea, bringing rain all day to the western region and afternoon showers to the eastern region. In the central to southern regions facing the wind, there will be local brief showers or thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow, with temperatures slightly rising. The southern region may reach above 32 to 33 degrees Celsius, and the central to northern regions and eastern region may exceed 30 degrees Celsius, intensifying the muggy feeling. News title: Stealing from Shohei Ohtani leads to dire consequences. Shohei Ohtani's former translator, Ippei Mizuhara, exposed to delivering Uber Eats in despair. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: Shohei Ohtani, the Japanese baseball superstar's former translator Ippei Mizuhara, has pleaded guilty to allegedly embezzling approximately $17 million of Ohtani's funds for illegal sports betting. Mizuhara was exposed to delivering Uber Eats in Los Angeles, sparking discussions. While the photo has generated discussions among netizens, its authenticity has been questioned. Major League Baseball has concluded its investigation into Ohtani, with Ohtani expressing relief and focusing on his baseball career. News title: Woman hit by bus while crossing zebra crossing, video goes viral with millions of views, no sympathy after cause revealed. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: A woman was knocked down by a bus while crossing a pedestrian crossing in Shibuya, Tokyo. The surveillance video of the incident has sparked discussions on social media, but netizens lack sympathy for her as she was fully engrossed in using her mobile phone and paid no attention to the road, ultimately colliding with the bus. Netizens have left comments reminding others to be cautious when driving in Shibuya, where pedestrians often disregard traffic rules. Some people even watch videos on their phones while walking, lamenting the woman's negligence and urging others to be cautious. News title: Father of Radio Golden Bell host chokes to death on Zongzi. Mourns, pity he couldn't see his grandson grow up. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News highlights: Radio host Chen Sion revealed the truth about her father's death on the podcast Late 30s. He passed away over a year ago after choking on Zongzi while eating, but to maintain dignity, the family claimed it was a heart attack. She hopes to remind the public to be careful when eating Zongzi, especially the elderly, to chew slowly and swallow carefully to prevent accidents. Chen recently shared her longing for her father during the annual ritual, where her family went to the mountains to pay respects to her father. She worried about crying in front of her family and could only pretend to be strong and brave. Title: emerging drug Meow Meow claims 205 lives in 3 years, warns Taiwan prosecutors. Release time, June 7, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. News highlights, Taiwan's High Prosecutor's Office released a drug situation analysis and warning report, indicating a severe abuse of drugs like marijuana and ketamine. Among these, Meow Meow has been the top emerging drug detected since 2019 and the leading cause of death since 2021, claiming 205 lives with an average age of just 30. The Department of Health has classified methoxyethamine as a Class 4 controlled substance, cautioning against its misuse. Additionally, while the amount of marijuana seized domestically has increased, it's disproportionate to the number of users, indicating unreported usage. The prosecutors urge the active use of addiction treatment systems to encourage drug abstinence, aiming to stabilize rehabilitation and reduce recidivism. Title, Impact of AI, Humanities and Social Sciences Gifted Classes Phased Out in Taipei's Top High Schools, Principals Express Thoughts. Release time, June 7, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. News highlights, Taipei's high school humanities and social sciences gifted classes are gradually disappearing, with classes at Jiangguo High School and Taipei First Girls High School discontinued this year, leaving only Zhongshan Girls High School with such classes. The schools emphasize that these classes have not vanished but have integrated into every classroom and student life, emphasizing the importance of humanities and social sciences literacy. Tang Hyman pointed out that natural science students also need to participate in humanities and social science courses to prevent AI from harming humans and undermining ethics. The announcements of Jiangguo and Taipei First Girls High Schools ceasing to recruit gifted classes are seen as regrettable by the principals, citing declining enrollment and reduced appeal. Taipei First Girls High School believes it has already popularized gifted class curriculum, integrating it into social exploration and practical courses. Tang Hyman encourages schools to establish relevant humanities and social science courses and consider integrating them with AI learning systems. Title, Taiwanese tourist group detained for investigation in mainland China, Chu Zheng urges people to evaluate carefully before traveling to the mainland. Release time, June 7, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. News highlights, a member of a Taiwanese tourist group was detained for several days in mainland China, marking the first such case. Premier Su Tsengchang requested the Mainland Affairs Council to understand the situation and reminded people to be cautious when traveling to the mainland due to unclear Chinese laws. Mainland Affairs Council Chairman Chu Zheng urged people to carefully evaluate travel to the mainland and register on travel platforms. Although the Tourism Bureau of the Ministry of Transportation initially planned to prohibit travel to the mainland, tours to the mainland are still being arranged. Premier Su Tsengchang stated that the execution of tourist groups will affect future policies. Title, Controversy arises as university student auctions Huang Rongsun's signed graphics card for 360,000 NTD. Release time, June 7, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. News highlights, a university student who won a signed graphics card from Huang Rongsun in a draw placed it on an online auction, where bidding soared to 360,000 NTD, sparking discussions. Some students believe that everyone has different opinions, and retaining or selling the card both hold value, but the school authorities do not endorse this bidding practice, considering it regrettable. Despite the controversial approach, the action highlights Huang Rongsun's high popularity. Title, Prosperity on Dragon Boat Festival. Learn about the usage and taboos of noon water, Xia Yuan Jin, the amount of wealth water determines the amount of wealth attracted. Release time, June 7, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. News highlights, during the Dragon Boat Festival, Feng Shui expert Xia Yuan Jin shared a method to enhance wealth, collecting tap water between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., known as noon water, boiling it, and adding 12 coins to create wealth water. Placing it in the northern part of the house for a year enhances financial luck. The more wealth water, the better the effect, but avoid placing it in the south to prevent financial losses. Coins wrapped in red envelopes form money magnets and should be concealed, not placed in prominent wealth areas. Using modern coins instead of ancient bronze coins symbolizes perennial prosperity. Xia Yuanjin also explained how to avoid financial risks by adjusting household water levels. News headline, Huang Rongsun creates a whirlwind. How are the housing prices near the night market? Expert, the housing market is changing. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Vision Magazine. News highlights, Taichung's 3 well-known night markets have gradually become a hot topic in the real estate market, and the real estate transaction volume around the night markets continues to increase. House prices around Fengjia Night Market, Zhongxia Road Night Market, and Zonghua Road Tourist Night Market are relatively affordable, attracting the attention of home buyers. The housing prices around these night markets are relatively low and the living functions are complete, making them popular choices for petty bourgeoisie and commuters. However, attention should be paid to traffic congestion around the night market, and home buyers are advised to conduct on-site inspections of the traffic conditions. Overall, the continued growth of the real estate market around night markets reflects people's emphasis on convenience and provides more choices for home buyers. News headline: Li Yi shocked by unable to move for 6 days. Invests 2.4 million in Xiaoliokyu to boost business, temporarily separated from wife June. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: 41-year-old Li Yi, known for hosting Super Taste, attracted viewers to visit the featured stores with his candid reviews. Recently, he has been managing Yi Chi Chi Zayakan on TikTok and Zaya Hongshu, with the highest views exceeding 15 million. At the end of last year, he invested in a skewer restaurant and bar in Xiaoliokyu, aiming to become the king of Liokyu. Li Yi and his wife June clarified rumors of their marriage troubles. He frequently travels to Xiaoliokyu for business and enjoys sea activities. His skewer restaurant and sports bar have been successful, and he plans to open more restaurants. News headline: Netizens harshly criticize. Sun Anzuo fights back by showing his TOEFL score, previously admitted to this U.S. university. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: Sun Anzuo, son of Sun Peng and De Ying, drew attention for incidents in Thailand, including marijuana use and trespassing, straining family relationships. On June 5, Sun Anzuo posted on social media, highlighting his TOEFL score of 90 on his first attempt and his admission to Temple University in the U.S., to counter the criticism. In 2018, he was deported back to Taiwan after serving 9 months in prison for making terroristic threats. He had applied to Temple University's criminology program. Temple University ranks 89th nationwide and 45th among public universities in the U.S. News headline: Golden Bell actress reveals father choked to death on Zongzi. Elder family member scolded for embarrassment, breaks down in tears, can't watch my grandson grow up. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: Host Chen Sion, who won the Golden Bell Award for Treasure Map of Happiness, revealed that her father choked to death on Zongzi during the Dragon Boat Festival. The family, feeling embarrassed, claimed it was a heart attack. Chen Sion posted on Threads, urging people to eat Zongzi safely, especially advising elders to eat slowly and chew thoroughly to avoid accidents. She lamented that her father cannot watch his grandchildren grow up and hoped his death would serve as a cautionary tale for others. News headline: 30-year-old influencer dies of terminal colon cancer. Lost 36 kilograms, passed away in a mainland hospital. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: Renowned influencer Ma Ziajun passed away from terminal colon cancer on May 26, at the age of 30. Last May, she was diagnosed with late-stage colon cancer after experiencing abdominal pain and constipation, with the cancer spreading to her lungs, liver, intestines, abdomen, pelvis, and bones, leading to a drastic weight loss to 36 kilograms. Ma Ziajun maintained an optimistic attitude and fought cancer actively. Her husband confirmed her death and praised her for her kind and grateful nature. Her passing has drawn widespread attention and sorrow. News headline: Claims of being cursed by a mistress. Male star accused of cheating, ridiculous behavior revealed. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: Chen Dexiu's ex-girlfriend posted a long message on Threads accusing Chen Dexiu of cheating and detailing his entanglement with a mistress. She said that in 2021, Chen Dexiu broke up with her but later sought to reconcile. During this time, she discovered he was still in contact with the mistress and even believed the mistress had cursed him. Despite giving Chen Dexiu time to clarify, she found out he continued dating other women, using the excuse that they had not reconciled. Chen Dexiu's agent stated they would not respond to the matter. News headline: Laura fired by CAID. Colleagues harshly criticized. Not surprising, all black history revealed. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: Million subscriber YouTuber CAID announced on Facebook yesterday, 6th, that he had fired senior employee Laura, Lin Piajan, for illegal activities. CAID stated that Laura had severely violated company policies and work rules, causing significant losses, leading to the termination of their employment relationship. The news sparked heated discussions on forums Discord and PTT, with some netizens pointing out Laura's poor work attitude and conflicts with colleagues. Former collaborators noted that Laura had blacklisted CAID's family, expressing hopes for renewed collaboration opportunities with the change. News headline: Dragon Boat Festival brings good fortune. 3 zodiac signs and constellations with booming wealth, unexpected riches keep coming. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights: Tarot Master Qing Shuimeng's international tarot reader Yunwei suggests that the Dragon Boat Festival is a good day to change fortune and recommends going out to absorb positive energy from nature. The zodiac signs and constellations with the best fortune on this day are as follows. Constellations TOP3. Aquarius, 1/20-2/18. The energy of the partial wealth house increases, encouraging new investments and entrepreneurial plans, leading to unexpected financial gains. Taurus, 4/20-5/20. Significant improvement in regular financial fortune, with opportunities for increased income, unexpected wealth, or substantial investment returns. Pisces, 2/19-3/20. Frequent good news on family finances, boosting confidence and decision-making ability, potentially leading to unexpected financial gains. Zodiac signs TOP3. Pig, financial fortune influenced by regular income, savings, salary, and overtime. Gatherings and family activities remind them to focus on savings and financial management. Tiger, seasonal energy stimulates financial potential, enhancing financial intuition and speculative inspiration. Monkey, financial fortune positively influenced by benefactors, social activities, financial subsidies or assistance, and investment returns, providing more opportunities to build beneficial connections. News headline, explosive revelation before her disappearance. Tang's Hyping asserts she is hiding at a relative's house, landlord's reaction revealed. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, TVBS Entertainment headlines. News highlights, artist Tang's Hyping's mother was found dead on the rooftop of her home on the 3rd. The police confirmed the identity of the deceased, but Tang's Hyping did not believe it was his mother and refused to identify the body. Yesterday, 6th, he shouted on his balcony, causing concern. Tang's Hyping revealed that his mother had dreamt of his late father before she disappeared, reminiscing about happy times. He firmly believes his mother may be hiding at a relative's or friend's house. Friends urged the media to stop following the news, allowing Tang's Hyping to handle matters peacefully and respect Tang's mother's spirit in heaven. News headline, suppressing electricity price surge? Germany's case too surprising. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Liberty Electronic Daily. News highlights, Germany faces negative electricity prices due to surplus energy. After the Russia-Ukraine war, Germany intensified the development of renewable energy, but an oversupply of solar energy led to a sharp drop in electricity prices. Although solar energy became the main source of electricity generation, the installed capacity exceeded demand. By the end of 2023, solar installed capacity exceeded 80 GW, surpassing average demand by 30 GW, leading to a nearly 90% plunge in electricity prices. To maintain stability, power companies had to consume surplus electricity, sometimes even paying negative prices. It is estimated that solar energy will account for 1/3 of total electricity generation this summer, but consumers may not benefit as solar energy generation is often insufficient during peak demand. News headline, Decoding Gu Liqiang, 2nd Lieutenant Cadet becomes Minister of National Defense, formerly a transport platoon leader in the Army's ship battalion. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Liberty Electronic Daily. News highlights, since assuming office as Minister of National Defense, Gu Liqiang has actively promoted defense reforms, reviewing outdated regulations. Unknown to many, he served as a 2nd Lieutenant Transport Platoon leader in the Army's ship battalion during his military service. To clarify rumors, Gu provided his discharge certificate from 1980 to 1982, confirming his military service. During his service, he advocated reducing stress on soldiers, reforming the forces, abolishing formalistic procedures, including outdated training methods, and lifting some leave and travel restrictions. News headline, Embezzler of nearly 550 million, Water Aichi Hirapira finds a job. New media exposes him as a delivery driver for Uber Eats. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Liberty Electronic Daily. News highlights, Water Aichi Hirapira, former exclusive translator for Japanese baseball star Shohei Ohtani, admitted to embezzling nearly $17 million in a California federal court, facing a possible 33-year sentence. After pleading guilty, Hirapira was spotted working as a delivery driver for Uber Eats, wearing New Balance branded clothing endorsed by Ohtani. Ohtani expressed relief at Hirapira's admission of guilt and thanked those who supported him. Major League Baseball also recognized Ohtani as a victim, and the fraud case has been closed. News headline, Visiting China for Huangpu Centennial, apply for residence permit and bank card first. China seizes personal data opportunity, potentially becoming national security vulnerability. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Liberty Electronic Daily. News highlights, this year marks the centennial celebration of Huangpu Military Academy, and China plans to expand the event in competition with Taiwan. China invited Taiwan's Army Academy alumni to visit the former site of the Guangdong Huangpu Military Academy. However, the expected number of participants in the visit to China is less than 100, while over 10,000 attended the celebration in Taiwan. China attempted to invite Taiwanese retired officers but was rejected, so they turned to alumni from specialized courses. The visit to China, spanning 6 days and 5 nights, includes Xiamen, Guangdong, and Nanjing, requiring the application of Chinese documents, raising concerns among Taiwan's National Security Department about potential security loopholes. The itinerary arranged by China resembles recent visits by former President Ma Ying-jeou, emphasizing shared anti-Japanese history and promoting peaceful reunification. News title: Huang Rongsun praises Taiwan's alphabet hides AI, netizens astonished, Lai Ching-te, Tsai Ing-wen also have it. Fortune-telling is true. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Formosa News. News highlights: NVIDIA CEO Huang Rongsun's visit to Taiwan emphasized Taiwan's pivotal role in global AI industry innovation, pointing out that Taiwan hides AI within its letters, urging the creation of AI infrastructure for the world. Netizens discovered that the English surnames of President Lai Ching-te and former President Tsai Ing-wen, Lai and Tsai, both contain AI, prompting astonishment among netizens. They also mentioned that the English spelling of Premier Cho Yung-tai also implies AI. The Taiwanese snack Guai has the English name Kui Kui, also containing AI, showcasing Taiwan's advantage in the AI industry. News title: Fu Kun-chi taunts Premier regarding failed reconsideration, will Cho Yung-tai resign? Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Formosa News. News highlights: the Executive Yuan proposed a reconsideration of the Parliamentary Empowerment Bill yesterday, explaining 7 major reasons. However, Kuomintang's Fu Kun-chi questioned whether Premier Cho Yung-tai would resign if the reconsideration failed. Cho Yung-tai countered, stating that according to constitutional provisions, the Premier has no option to resign and suggested that Fu Kun-chi consider giving up the no-confidence vote. Cho Yung-tai explained that the decision to propose reconsideration was to avoid compressing the President's review time. People's Party's Huang Kuo-chang accused Cho Yung-tai of blatantly lying, while Cho Yung-tai countered by pointing out Huang Kuo-chang's multiple incorrect statements, stating that credibility should be judged by society. News title: Quoting Haikyuu. Catchphrase: Lai Ching-te tailors graduation video for students. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Formosa News. News highlights: President Lai Ching-te recorded a blessing video for graduates, specially quoting the catchphrase of the coach from the Japanese anime Haikyuu, "Don't look down. Volleyball is a sport where you always look up." He encouraged graduates to maintain a positive and proactive attitude, like in volleyball, always looking up and soaring. Lai Ching-te hopes that students will learn with dedication and grow happily every day in the future, flying towards higher goals, and sends his blessings, wishing them a happy graduation. News title: Kaohsiung residents beware. Buying a house 1 quarter later could cost you $1 million more. Real estate expert warns, NVIDIA's arrival may intensify the situation. Release date, June 6, 2024. Source: United Daily News. News highlights: the real estate market in Kaohsiung has heated up once again, with the number of property transactions surpassing 5,000 units in May, setting a new record. House prices have also surged, especially for second-hand buildings aged over 5 years, with the average transaction price reaching NT $221,000 in the first quarter alone, marking an increase of NT $12,000 per ping within just 1 quarter. Newly built homes have seen prices soar to NT $330,000, indicating an increase of NT $27,000 per ping in the same period, with an annual price difference of NT $39,000. This means that potential homebuyers may need to prepare nearly $1 million more in budget if they delay their purchase by 3 months. The booming housing market in Kaohsiung is attributed to the establishment of TSMC and the boosting effect of the new Ching'an policy, driving demand for self-use homes. The rise in property prices is influenced by increased land prices and construction costs, as well as the collaboration between TSMC, Honhai, and NVIDIA to build an advanced computing center in the Kaohsiung Software Park. The demand for properties near night markets is high, with 2 to 3 bedroom units being the most sought after, particularly 2-bedroom units, which have seen a more significant increase in demand and price. This trend indicates a growing acceptance of the Kaohsiung property market. News title: Japanese tourist drowns in Haoba while scuba diving. Dive instructor couple sentenced to prison. Release date, June 7, 2024. Source: United Daily News. News highlights: a Japanese tourist drowned while scuba diving in Kenting due to a ruptured eardrum, leading to loss of balance. The dive instructor couple responsible for the tour were sentenced in the first trial but had their sentences reduced in the second trial. The incident occurred in adverse sea conditions, and the tourist had difficulty equalizing ear pressure. The instructor's failure to assess safety cautiously resulted in the tragic outcome. Though the verdict did not find them guilty of wrongdoing, it underscores the need for dive instructors to be more cautious in guiding groups and prioritize safety. News title: Rise of AI. Which jobs are most likely to be replaced? People point to this occupation, already half AI. Release date: June 6, 2024. Source: United Daily News. News highlights: the CEO of NVIDIA, Huang Rongxuan, attended a computer exhibition in Taiwan, fueling a rapid increase in discussions about AI. Netizens debated which industry would be most quickly affected by AI, with many mentioning the customer service industry, complaining about long waits to speak to a human representative. Some noted the impact of AI on bridal photography studios, where AI software now allows for various styles and simulated backgrounds to be generated from a single photo, leading to a decline in demand for traditional bridal photography. The discussion highlighted customer service as the most likely occupation to be replaced by AI, as it has already become semi-AI, unaffected by verbal abuse. Others pointed out that jobs in the humanities and service industry are most vulnerable to AI replacement. News title: Gruesome Scene. Thai female student suspected of being abandoned by boyfriend. Found naked with severed hands still missing. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: United Daily News. News highlights: a terrifying murder case occurred in Thailand, where an 18-year-old female university student was found dead under a highway overpass, her body naked and hands severed, with heavy objects bound to her. The scene was horrifying. Police identified the victim's boyfriend of 1 year as the prime suspect. They discovered significant bloodstains at his residence, suspecting it to be the crime scene. The boyfriend attempted suicide by medication, indicating guilt. Police suspect he disposed of the victim's severed hands down the toilet. The victim's sister revealed that the victim and her boyfriend, both freshman students, had quarreled over jealousy, but never expected the situation to escalate to this extent. Title: Shocking latest public opinion poll on death penalty. 80% of people oppose abolition. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: according to a survey released by the Taiwan Public Opinion Foundation, 84.6% of respondents oppose the abolition of the death penalty, with only 10% in favor. This indicates that opposition to the abolition of the death penalty is a consensus among Taiwanese, with 63% strongly opposed. The phenomenon is seen as transcending gender identity, generations, education levels, social classes, regions, political parties, geographical areas, and even cross-strait differences. Most supporters of different political parties also oppose the abolition of the death penalty, reflecting society's strong stance on the issue, which deserves further research. Title: Huang Zhenxuan's move sends Taiwan stock investors into a frenzy. 2 ETFs soar by 30% this year. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: Huang Zhenxuan, CEO of chip giant NVIDIA, delivered a speech at Computex, showcasing a map of Taiwan and supply chain partners, inspiring Taiwan stock investors with 43 supply chain companies in the spotlight. Technology ETFs such as 0052, Fubon Technology, 00881, Cathay Taiwan 5G Plus, and 0053, Yuantat Electronics, have received attention due to outstanding performance in the technology sector. Huang Qinyuan pointed out that technology ETFs like 0052 directly cover important companies in the AI supply chain, making them suitable for general investors. 00881 is also worth noting, as it includes multiple AI supply chain companies. Investors can use technology ETFs to invest in AI stocks and adopt a long-term investment strategy through regular investment plans. Title: Huang Zhenxuan's children both had amazing experiences before joining NVIDIA. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: the children of NVIDIA CEO Huang Zhenxuan, Huang Shengbin, and Huang Minshan, appeared at the Taipei Computer Show, attracting attention. Huang Shengbin holds dual degrees in International Marketing and Cultural Studies from Columbia University, and is pursuing AI-related studies at MIT and New York University. He has worked in the catering industry and several well-known companies and currently serves as a senior product manager at NVIDIA. Huang Minshan holds bachelor's degrees from the Culinary Institute of America and an MBA from the London Business School. She has worked at LVMH Group and has experience as a chef and pastry chef. She currently serves as a marketing director at NVIDIA. Title: Junior high school exam results announced today. 17,569 students achieve high scores, 712 students score 6 in essay writing. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: the results of the 113th Junior High School Education Examination were announced, with a total of 17,569 students achieving the 5A level, accounting for 9.29%, a decrease of 638 from last year. A total of 712 students nationwide achieved 5A and a level 6 score in writing, accounting for 0.38%. The examination adopts standard reference scoring, with thresholds for proficiency around 76% to 91% and foundation around 38% to 43%. For example, in the Chinese subject, answering 37 questions achieves proficiency, accounting for 88.10%, and 18 questions achieve foundation, accounting for 42.86%. All 15 school districts nationwide use examination results as one of the criteria for excess admission. The time for applying for score review and reissuing score notices is from next Tuesday to Wednesday morning from 9 o'clock to 1600 hours, and the Ministry of Education reminds candidates of the relevant time and procedures. Title: Disgusting. Full of green mold on oversized pancakes. People slam Northport Bakery for selling expired goods, 5 of 8 pancakes expired. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: oversized pancakes sold at the Northport Mizzou Temple are suspected of food safety issues. Mr. HSU spent over $2,000 to buy 8 oversized pancakes, 5 of which were expired by 13 days, 2 were marked with unclear dates, and even one curry-flavored pancake was covered in green mold. The bakery denied selling expired products, but the health department fined it after complaints from the public. Before providing relevant purchase evidence, the health department could not impose penalties, urging the public to preserve relevant evidence if there are concerns about food safety. Title: At an altitude of 5,650 meters. Taiwanese mountaineer challenges 16 squats in front of Everest, 19-second video leaves netizens in awe. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: mountaineer Jan Chiayu challenged to do 16 squats at an altitude of 5,650 meters, admitting to feeling breathless afterward. However, she regretted not attempting the challenge at an altitude of 6,189 meters. After the video was released, netizens praised her strength, with comments like "so impressive. Still dancing at such a high altitude and an engine with 8 cylinders." Jan Chiayu humorously responded that she might not be able to squat at even higher altitudes. Title: Fatal Tesla accident on National Highway 1, vehicle breaks in half and catches fire, 1 passenger thrown out and killed, driver escapes death. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: a Tesla lost control while passing through the highway section of the National Highway 1, crashing into the outer guardrail and falling off the bridge. The vehicle broke in half and caught fire, with 45-year-old Mr. Tsai, the passenger, thrown out and pronounced dead on the scene. The driver and another passenger suffered minor injuries. The fire department stated that due to the intensity of the crash, Mr. Tsai sustained severe injuries. The driver claimed not to have used autopilot, and the exact cause of the accident awaits further investigation. Title: Construction stocks support market amidst adversity, 6 stocks hit daily limit up. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: amidst a reversal in the stock market, several construction stocks surged, driving the index up by over 3%. Notably, 6 stocks including Lian Shangfa, Jingcheng, Huangchang, Xianglin, Lian Shangfa, and Shangyao hit the daily limit up. Lian Shangfa reported a remarkable April revenue of 3.58 billion, a 420.2% year-on-year increase, primarily attributed to higher sales revenue from real estate. Jingcheng Group experienced a recent surge in home sales, with over 20 units sold within a week, boosting revenue and profit. Shangyao Construction launched the King project in Tainan, with a total sales value of 4.8 billion, expecting a total revenue of 20 billion for the year, reflecting optimistic future prospects. Title: Wanhai breaks through 100 yuan barrier. Among container giants, performance stands out. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: facing a global shipping crisis, Wanhai reported a tax-free net profit of 3.064 billion in April, earning 100 million daily due to soaring freight rates. Consolidated revenue for April reached 10.108 billion, up 6.39% monthly and 24.32% annually, with a tax-free net profit of 3.064 billion, a 1,100% year-on-year increase, and a net profit after tax of 2.353 billion, a 1,000% increase. With a lucrative layout in the Asian market, Wanhai holds a 15% market share and ranks first in reliability. As global carriers adjust routes, analysts are bullish on Wanhai, Evergreen Marine, and Yangming's performance in the second and third quarters. Title: Intel leases Sharp factory for advanced packaging, Honha's non-core performance adds benefits. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: Intel collaborates with 14 Japanese companies, leasing Sharp's idle LCD panel factory as an advanced semiconductor technology research center, focusing on back-end packaging. This move aids Sharp's transformation and benefits Honha's non-core business performance. Intel aims to advance glass substrate panel-level fan-out packaging technology, accelerating applications like AI chips, sparking a packaging craze. This initiative reduces costs, improves capacity utilization, and brings mutual benefits to Intel and Sharp. Liu Yanggui stated that Hon Hai will play a more proactive role, potentially facilitating Sharp's transformation. Title: Lin Enping on Huang Rongxuan Effect, We're the Only Ones Who Can't Share. Release date: June 7, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: Lin Enping, chairman of Largan Precision, remarked on the Huang Rongxuan effect, stating they can see it but not benefit from it. Nevertheless, he mentioned machine learning integration within the factory and plans to start operating the second new plant by year-end. Regarding recruitment plans, Largan still requires talents in machinery, computer science, and optoelectronics, despite talent competition from TSMC. Lin also invited those feeling pressured by TSMC to join Largan. News headline: Huang Rongxuan ranks as the 13th richest person globally. The walking trillionaire responds to soaring net worth. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: Nvidia's stock price continues to rise, surging by 5% on Wednesday, surpassing a market value of $3 trillion for the first time. It has surpassed Apple to become the world's second largest company and the first semiconductor company with a market value exceeding $3 trillion. Nvidia's stock price has risen by 147% this year, with a market value increase of about $1.8 trillion, reflecting optimistic expectations for its AI chip demand. Huang Rongxuan's net worth has reached $107.4 billion, ranking 13th on the global rich list. In an interview, Huang Rongxuan stated that the soaring stock price doesn't mean much to him, and he continues to maintain his usual lifestyle and work rhythm. News headline: How did he overcome a debt of 30 million? Revealing 3 principles and 10 points for debt repayment. Release time: May 2, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: The 4 major classifications of financial conditions are discussed, emphasizing the importance of income statements and balance sheets, and exploring the challenges faced by those in high debt and low income situations. The author shares personal experiences in such situations and advises readers not to blame or belittle themselves. He emphasizes the importance of controlling expenses and increasing income in such situations and provides 3 principles for debt repayment: 51% belief, survival before development, and 10 points for debt repayment. Finally, he encourages readers to find solutions to their problems and take immediate action, as things will eventually improve. News headline: Quality of life depends on habits. University professor father shares 4 methods to help children establish good habits. Release time: March 4, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: Atomic Habits emphasizes the impact of good habits on quality of life, with the author, Clear, citing personal examples to illustrate its importance. The book advocates starting with small adjustments to build habits and emphasizes the importance of systematic approaches. Parents can use gamified tools like Habitica to assist children in cultivating good habits. The 4 steps to establishing habits include cue, craving, response, and reward, with identity-based approach being one of the effective methods to change habits. Instead of seeking immediate results, focus on each small detail, and over time, good habits will be formed. News headline: Smart people don't argue to win, use social intelligence instead of academic intelligence when communicating. Release time: May 7, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: Trying to prove others wrong is not a wise move because such behavior may lead to distrust or even dislike from the other party. Truly intelligent people focus on solving problems rather than arguing over who wins. Those who excel in handling complaints focus on understanding the other party's true needs and prioritize problem solving, which can bring long-term benefits in business. Therefore, it is important to deeply consider the other party's true feelings before dialogue and base decisions on that. News headline: Huang Rongxuan's visit sparks attention in Taiwan. CNN: Taiwan's focus on computer exhibition ignored Chinese military exercises. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: CTV News. News highlights: Huang Rongxuan, CEO of Nvidia, visited the Taipei Computer Exhibition, attracting attention and expressing continued investment in Taiwan, regardless of geopolitical risks. His actions showcase Taiwan's strength in the semiconductor and technology industries, drawing high attention to Taiwan's technology from the outside world. Meanwhile, Nvidia's stock price surpassed $3 trillion for the first time, surpassing Apple, becoming the world's second largest market value company. Analysts praise Nvidia's chips as the new gold and oil, expecting Nvidia to surpass Microsoft in market value within weeks, with a future market value reaching $5 trillion. News headline: Crazy outbound travel during Dragon Boat Festival. Darwin Airport estimated total volume reaches 650,000 passengers. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, CTV News. News highlights. The traffic volume at Darwin Airport during the Dragon Boat Festival is estimated to reach 655,000 passengers. The airport has introduced the latest generation of automatic clearance system, speeding up passport inspection, saving 2 to 5 seconds compared to the previous generation, receiving praise from passengers. Students and travelers are taking advantage of the holiday to travel abroad. The airport has introduced an upgraded version of the A-Gate, supporting more languages, and reducing automatic clearance time to 10 seconds. Passengers are encouraged to check in early, utilize mobile networks, and the airport has improved security checks and dining options to ensure convenient and enjoyable travel for passengers. News headline, unreleased works of Coco Lee to be revealed. Unpublished new song from 7 years ago to be exposed on 30th anniversary of debut. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, CTV News. News highlights. Coco Lee passed away in July last year, nearly a year ago, and fans and relatives still deeply regret it. June 15 marks her 30th debut anniversary, with plans to unveil a bronze statue at her grave in Wuhan and release the Chinese version of When Will I See You Again, sung by her and her 2 sisters. This is one of the old songs Coco Lee planned to sing at the end of her concert to move her fans. Coco Lee's brother, Lee Silan, expressed that Coco Lee's passing is a gap in his life that will never heal, feeling sad about the longing for family and the loss. News headline, middle school education exam results available for inquiry today, sending notification letters simultaneously. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, CTV News. News highlights. The results of the 113th National Junior High School Education Examination were available for online inquiry starting at 8 a.m. today, and result notification letters were sent out. Application for result review is limited to June 11 to 12, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and late applications will not be accepted. The procedures for high school admission without examination are about to begin, with personal rank intervals and preference selection to be announced from June 21 to 27, and the final results expected to be announced on July 9. The National Taiwan Normal University Psychological Testing and Research Center released the grade markings and corresponding number of correct answers for each subject on June 4, and today released the percentage statistics of ability level for each subject and percentage statistics of writing test scores, allowing candidates to better understand their performance. News headline, Wallet under attack? CPI rose by 2.24% year-on-year in May, breaking inflation alert line again. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, CTV News. News highlights. The Directorate General of Budget, Accounting and Statistics announced that the Consumer Price Index, CPI, rose by 2.24% year-on-year in May, once again surpassing the 2% inflation alert line, mainly due to unstable weather causing an increase in vegetable and fruit prices. During a legislative inquiry, the governor of the central bank, Yang Jinlong, admitted that although prices have risen, he believes that the quality of goods has also improved. Fruit vendors blame soaring prices, especially for a type of fruit. Rent has increased by 2.6% annually, the highest in 28 years. Legislators criticize the continued high housing prices, noting that retirement savings are only enough to buy a toilet in Taipei. The central bank will discuss housing market issues next week, but Yang Jinlong believes that raising interest rates is not an effective way to curb rising housing prices. News headline, Lost wallet. One Action online account, chat records, friends, albums, all gone. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, CTV News. News highlights. When registering a Line account, if helping family members register a new account, it is recommended to use a phone number that has not been registered or bound to avoid deletion of the original account. Registration methods include SMS verification and phone verification. If you want to keep the original account but change your phone or phone number, you can enable the Skip 2-step verification feature on the old phone and log in with the phone number on the new phone. If only updating the bound phone number, you can enter My Account to rebind it. Title, criticized by senior schoolmates, Yu Baikan asks, why no criticism of that retired general? Published date, June 7, 2024. Source, China Times. Key points. Darwin City Councillor Yu Baikan expressed dissatisfaction for not receiving an invitation to the 100th anniversary celebration of the military academy. Former Army Vice Commander Huang Yubing accused him of deviating from the school motto, labeling his remarks as shocking. Yu Baikan countered, stating he hadn't violated the motto, only made humorous comments, citing former President Ma Ying-jeou's remarks. He questioned why no one criticized the retired general's prediction of China attacking Taiwan. He emphasized his patriotism despite not being proficient in mathematics, denying any deviation from the school motto or national interests. Title, Old Generals angered by Gu Lisheng's 5 new regulations overstepping authority. Exposing the most serious ignorance. Published date, June 7, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: New Minister of Defense Gu Lisheng announced several defense reform policies, including cancelling the requirement for soldiers to travel abroad in groups, abolishing bayonet techniques, and marching in lockstep, sparking controversy. Retired lieutenant generals criticized Gu Lisheng for overstepping his authority, labeling him as ignorant and incompetent. They questioned the rationale behind simultaneously allowing main and deputy officers to leave the camp. They believed abolishing these regulations showed ignorance, especially regarding the simultaneous departure of main and deputy officers, lacking a responsible attitude. Furthermore, they opposed abolishing bayonet techniques and marching in lockstep, considering these regulations essential for training soldiers' spirits. They criticized Gu Lisheng for interfering with the Chief of the General Staff's authority, calling for respect for military orders. Title: Why didn't Lai Ching-te meet the pride of Taiwan Huang Zhenhun and Su Zhifeng? Guo Zhengliang exposes the truth. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: World-class tech figures gathered at the Taipei Computer Show, including Huang Zhenhun, Su Zhifeng, and Jixin, becoming a global news focus. Former legislator Guo Zhengliang pointed out President Lai Ching-te's failure to meet them, considering it a missed opportunity for Taiwan. Both Huang Zhenhun and Su Zhifeng were born in Taiwan, but considering the cross-strait market response, they avoided taking photos with Lai Ching-te. Guo Zhengliang believed that the cross-strait political situation affected them, as they focused more on cross-strait business than taking photos with political figures. Title: From once in high demand to now empty rooms, criticized for going to Kenting during the holiday. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: With the Dragon Boat Festival approaching, people are planning their outings, but a netizen found high vacancy rates in Kenting, with colleagues preferring Okinawa. The original poster was surprised, considering Kenting outdated, but sparked discussions. Some pointed out high costs and inconvenient transportation to Kenting, while Okinawa is more cost-effective and has shorter flight times. According to Pingtung County government data, Kenting's occupancy rate is only about 70%, possibly affected by university exams and poor weather. Title: Why are Sun Anzou's parents ordinary actors wealthy? Netizens: De Ying was a dominant figure in her day. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: Sun Anzou's arrest in Thailand for drug use raised questions about his family's wealth, given his parents were just ordinary actors. Netizens pointed out that De Ying was a dominant figure in her youth, excelling in various roles and even venturing into variety shows, collaborating with top Taiwanese figures. Sun Peng and De Ying were A-listers back then, and many artists at the time didn't pay taxes, receiving substantial income. Therefore, their wealth came from their entertainment careers and tax-free environment, not just being ordinary actors. Title: Why is Nvidia being targeted by the US? Landscapes exposes behind the scenes, TSMC may be dragged down. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: According to a report by the New York Times, the US federal government will conduct antitrust investigations into the AI industry, naming Nvidia, Microsoft, and OpenAI. The US Department of Justice will lead the investigation into Nvidia, while the FTC will investigate OpenAI and Microsoft, showing increased US regulation of the AI industry. Semiconductor analyst Landscapes worries that the US Department of Justice may be influenced by competitors, dragging TSMC down. Nvidia's stock price fell due to the news, failing to maintain its $3 trillion market value. Title: Drinking green tea for weight loss causes gastric ulcers, doctor reveals a mistake. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: A woman in her 30s drank green tea for nearly 3 months to lose weight but developed discomfort in her stomach. Upon undergoing an endoscopy, multiple ulcers were discovered near the pylorus. The doctor pointed out that drinking tea on an empty stomach caused gastric ulcers. He advised being mindful of the timing when drinking tea, suggesting waiting for at least an hour after meals to avoid affecting digestion and iron absorption. The surgeon also suggested not drinking more than 500 cubic centimeters of tea at a time and adding vitamin C to increase acidity, aiding iron ion absorption. Title: Tainan internet famous corgi Juju passes away in sleep. Owner gratefully recalls 15 years of joy. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: Eda Day News Cloud. Key points: Tainan's hugely popular internet famous corgi announced today that their corgi dad, Juju, passed away peacefully in his sleep, triggering mourning from thousands of fans. On his last day, Juju even played the role of a store clerk, smiling brightly in a video with his owner. Fans expressed condolences and gratitude for the happiness Juju brought, reminiscing about their wonderful 15 years together. Juju, aged 15, known for his gentle and adorable personality, was one of the founding members of DOT. Title: Laura's court notice suspected disclosure more than one incident. Legal experts stunned, audience left astonished. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, Today News Cloud. Key points: million subscriber YouTuber Tsai unexpectedly announced the dismissal of senior staff member Laura Lin Peichen on June 6, alleging her involvement in illegal activities, shocking the public. Netizens uncovered a court notice showing that Laura collaborated with a company for a loan, but unauthorizedly stamped the company seal while signing a promissory note, leading to an exposed judgment for compulsory execution. Tsai clarified in a statement that the company's actions were unrelated to her personal conduct, arousing concerns from fans. Netizens speculated that Laura might have borrowed from a company and caused a controversy by using Tsai's company seal without authorization. Title: Accident involving young couple rushing to graduation ceremony. Motorbike collision sends them flying in Taichung night view early morning rush to Hsinchu. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, Today News Cloud. Key points: a traffic accident occurred on the outer ring road of Yuanli Township, Miaoli County, this morning, 7th, involving a collision between a motorcycle and a sedan, injuring 3 people. Mr. Yang and his 18-year-old girlfriend were rushing to her graduation ceremony in Hsinchu but collided with the sedan at an intersection, causing both to fall but without life-threatening injuries. Preliminary investigations by the police suggest that Mr. Yang may not have decelerated before colliding with the turning sedan. Both drivers registered a 0 on the breathalyzer test. The exact cause of the accident is yet to be determined, and the police urge drivers to prioritize safety, slow down, and maintain traffic safety. Title: Good fortune in later years. 3 zodiac signs enjoy longevity and health, free from worries throughout life. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points: the 3 zodiac signs with the best fortunes in later years are rabbit, horse, and ox. Those born under the rabbit sign tend to be optimistic, leading fulfilling lives. Horses face challenges with ease, enjoying happiness and contentment. Oxen have distinct personalities, calmly facing life and enjoying good luck in their later years. However, it's important to note that zodiac signs are just traditional references and should not be overly relied upon. Individual effort and environmental factors play crucial roles in determining one's fortune. Therefore, rational thinking, personal effort, and wisdom are key to achieving true success and happiness. Title: Taipei City Hall employee selling marijuana vape cartridges in office smoking area angers prosecutors with 1 sentence. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points: a female employee named Lu at the Taipei City Hall Social Affairs Bureau is facing prosecution for selling marijuana vape cartridges to friends in the office smoking area, sparking outrage from prosecutors. Lu argued that she only sold them at cost, but prosecutors accused her of showing no remorse, charging her with the sale of second-class drugs and seeking a heavy sentence. Police found 50 grams of marijuana in her office and her boyfriend's residence. Lu and her boyfriend denied drug trafficking, but the Social Affairs Bureau dismissed her with 2 major demerits to uphold the city's reputation and caution other colleagues. Title: Insider reveals, Laura allegedly embezzled $8 million. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points: renowned YouTuber Tsai unexpectedly terminated the employment of senior staff member Laura, accusing her of involvement in illegal activities, which caused a stir in various circles. Netizens uncovered a court notice indicating that Laura allegedly embezzled over $8 million in public funds. Tsai's sister serves as the team's editor, hence the information reached Tsai. This incident has sparked widespread discussion online. Title: Tang Qiping's entire income given to mother, landlord reveals his true character. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points: entertainer Tang Qiping's mother was found dead on the rooftop of a community building, with Tang refusing to identify her and causing a scene. However, privately, his landlord praised his filial piety. 15 years ago, the landlord rented a house to Tang and his mother, with Tang's mother handling the rent payments, and Tang turning over his income to her. Misunderstood by the public, Tang's landlord feels sorry for him, describing Tang's mother as kind and frequently praising Tang for his filial piety. Tang plans to move out of the community, denies that the deceased is his mother and expresses concern about her whereabouts. However, if his mother cannot be found in 2 to 3 weeks, he will report her as missing and agree to DNA testing, showing deep worry about her fate. Title: Approaching frontal system brings 3 days of rain for Dragon Boat Festival weekend, last holiday of the year likely to be washed out. Publish date, June 7, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points: this weekend marks the Dragon Boat Festival holiday, but Taiwan's weather is prone to rain due to increased humidity. The Central Weather Bureau indicates that today, there will be localized brief showers or thunderstorms across Taiwan, with a chance of localized heavy rain, especially in the central and southeastern regions. On Saturday, influenced by a low-pressure system, there will be scattered brief showers or thunderstorms throughout the day in the southern and southeastern regions, while other areas will generally be mostly cloudy. However, there may still be afternoon thunderstorms. On Sunday and Monday, the weather will remain unstable, with intermittent sudden showers expected in the central and southern regions, while the rest of the island should watch out for afternoon thunderstorms. After the holiday, rainfall will concentrate in the central and southern regions from Tuesday to Thursday, with other areas experiencing mostly cloudy conditions and possible afternoon thunderstorms. From Friday to Sunday, the frontal system will linger near the northern waters of Taiwan, with the central and southern regions and other areas likely to experience localized brief showers or thunderstorms. Attention should be paid to the possibility of localized heavy rain in the central and southern regions and mountainous areas in the afternoons. Additionally, fog and flight information should be monitored closely if traveling to and from the main island and outlying islands. Title: 57.3% of people support Parliamentary Reform Bill, highest support for President's State of the Union Address. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: the latest poll shows that 57.3% of the public supports parliamentary reform, with the most supported amendment being the President's State of the Union Address, with a support rate of 65.7%. Regarding the performance of political parties in the amendment discussions, the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, received 26.8% support, while the opposition parties received 41.4%. Regarding the Executive Yuan's proposal for reconsideration, 48.9% of the public expressed support, while if the reconsideration fails, 48.4% support the DPP Legislative Caucus application for constitutional interpretation. The poll was conducted by ETA Poll Cloud from May 30 to June 2, 2024, with a sampling error of plus or minus 2.97%. Title: Family of Taiwanese student graduating from U.S. Air Force Academy injured in car accident, medical expenses exceeding $1 million. Minister of National Defense Gu Lixiang speaks out. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: Su Haoming, a student at the U.S. Air Force Academy, was involved in a car accident before his graduation, leaving his mother and grandmother seriously injured. Su's plan to return to Taiwan has been put on hold. Minister of National Defense Gu Lixiang expressed efforts to assist, stating that condolences were extended promptly. Su's family faces substantial medical expenses due to their humble financial situation. The Ministry of National Defense emphasized full support in resolving medical expenses and pledged not to abandon them due to health issues. Title: DPP quietly changes personnel. Shen Po-yang, Fan Yun added to Democratic Fund Board of Directors, replacing Lin Fei Fan, Lin Qingyi. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: the Taiwan Foundation for Democracy's Board of Directors has been updated, with political party representatives including DPP legislators Shen Po-yang and Fan Yun. Legislative Yuan President Han Kuo-yu and Presidential Office Secretary General Pan Meng'an, as well as Minister of Foreign Affairs Lin Chia-lung, are ex officio directors. According to the proportion of parliamentary seats, the Kuomintang, KMT, has nominated Gao Sibo, Su Yuning, Chen Yongkong and Cai Ming Zhong. The representative nominated by the People's Party remains Zhou Taizu. The DPP has quietly changed its representative list to include Shen Po-yang, Fan Yun, Zhou Weiyu, and Yang Yushan. Other representatives include Wei Begu, Director of the Taiwan Program at National Chengchi University's Russian Institute, Huang Qifeng, Chairman of the Foreign Trade Association, and Chen Zaihui, Founding Director of the Homemakers Union Environmental Protection Foundation. Title: Which county or city has the highest online buzz in the battle for NVIDIA? Internet buzz exposed, this city tops the list. Published date: June 7, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: NVIDIA founder Huang Zhensun revealed plans to invest $24.3 billion in Taiwan to build an AI supercomputer center, sparking competition among various regions. Kaohsiung City has the highest online buzz, with over 9.5 thousand mentions. Tainan City ranks second, with over 8.6 thousand mentions. Taipei City ranks third, with a total of 8.1 thousand mentions. Other competing cities include Daowen, Taichung, and New Taipei. The final decision on NVIDIA's location will have a significant impact on the local economy and employment, potentially attracting further investment from supply chain manufacturers and creating numerous job opportunities. News title: Huang Rongsun creates a stir. How are housing prices near the night market? Expert: housing market is changing. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: the new Minister of National Defense, Gu Lixiang, announced the cancellation of overly formalistic regulations in the military, including no longer requiring cadets to march in step, abolishing the traditional bayonet technique thrusting, and no longer requiring daily safety reports during vacations. This move has been likened to a summer camp, sparking controversy. In street interviews, people expressed concern that the role of the military in safeguarding Taiwan might be compromised, questioning whether this move implies giving up resistance. Some even suggested that new recruits no longer need training in bayonet techniques, proposing the outright abolition of conscription. News title: Convenience store snacks, stop using microwaves. Clerk's real test shocked really explodes you never knew. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS News. News highlights: Convenience store clerks revealed that some foods are not suitable for direct microwave heating, such as frozen edamame, shawan mushi, and hot spring eggs, which may cause unexpected sparks or explosions. After this news was exposed, netizens discussed fervently, sharing similar experiences and reminding everyone to be cautious. One clerk even shared the experience of accidentally burning microwave cooking packs, emphasizing the importance of following food labels and precautions to avoid accidents. News title: Found. Air Force soldier gambled to swim across Keelung River, body found downstream of Daji Bridge. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS News. News highlights: A 27-year-old Air Force soldier, after drinking alcohol, gambled with his cousin to swim across the Keelung River. After falling into the water and going missing, his body was discovered 600 meters downstream of Daji Bridge. The incident occurred on the evening of the 4th, with the man suddenly jumping into the water and disappearing, only to be found today. The Air Force Command confirmed the deceased as a soldier of the department, expressing regret at his sudden passing and pledging to assist the family with funeral arrangements, while also emphasizing the reinforcement of off-base education to prevent similar tragedies from recurring. News title: Mystery surrounds floating body at Chongyang Bridge. Wrapped in tape, Porsche key found in pocket, family heads north to identify body. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS News. News highlights: The Da'an precinct of Taipei City discovered the body of a man floating, with his face wrapped in tape. Preliminary investigations found no external injuries. The deceased was a 57-year-old man living alone, facing financial difficulties, yet a Porsche car key was found in his pocket. Police have cordoned off the scene for investigation and contacted the deceased's family to inquire about the case. News title: Warning of strange floating body at Chongyang Bridge. Fate Master reveals serious disaster, these 3 areas need special attention. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS News. News highlights: A large-scale landslide occurred at the Chongyang Park in Keelung, burying several cars and trapping 2 people, who were later rescued. Fate Master Gao Yulan pointed out the possibility of various disasters such as space events, power outages, meteors, and earthquakes, advising special attention to the southeast, northeast, and central regions. Additionally, caution is advised for incidents such as entrapment and bridge collapses in the southern, southwestern, and central regions. Global attention should also be given to issues such as currency tightening, drought, and policy stagnation. News title: Nvidia expands investment in Taiwan. Huang Rongsun worried about insufficient electricity supply, Guo Zhihui assures no need to worry. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: TVBS News. News highlights: Nvidia CEO Huang Rongsun announced the recruitment of 1,000 engineers in Taiwan to establish a large-scale design center, but mentioned that electricity limits are a challenge. Minister of Economic Affairs Guo Zhihui stated that the current power supply is sufficient, alleviating concerns. Regarding whether Nvidia will choose Kaohsiung, Guo Zhihui expressed respect and welcomed all foreign investments in Taiwan. Huang Rongsun mentioned the substantial energy consumption of AI supercomputers, while Guo Zhihui emphasized the adequacy of current green energy planning. Regarding the extension of nuclear power plant operation to subsidize Taiwan Power Company's losses, Guo Zhihui stated that it is irrelevant and emphasized the unchanged non-nuclear homeland policy, with electricity prices subject to scrutiny and no sudden increases. News title: If Tang's Haiping cannot afford funeral expenses, Baiyun warmly extends helping hand willing to assist. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference: Ida Day Star Cloud. News highlights: Actor Tang's Haiping, unable to accept the reality of his mother's death, received an offer of assistance from Baiyun, a figure in the entertainment industry. Baiyun has been engaged in the funeral industry in Taiwan for 19 years and, despite the unusual circumstances, is willing to lend a helping hand. He mentioned that the deceased's family members would normally be recognized, and if not, the procedure would be followed. Regarding Tang's Haiping's situation, he believes it may be due to the inability to accept his mother's death or financial pressure, expressing willingness to provide assistance and concern. News title: Hyun Bin and son Yejin married for 2 years, reportedly selling house. Intending to sell luxury mansion for 1.75 billion won, earning 500 million won in 4 years. Release time: June 7, 2024. Data reference, Today Star Cloud. News highlights, South Korean actor Hyun Bin purchased a luxury mansion for 4.8 billion won, but is reportedly preparing to sell it after only 2 years, with an expected selling price of up to 7 billion won, representing a 2.2 billion won increase from the purchase price. This mansion, located in Gyeonggi, Gyeonggi Province, is a sought-after property for celebrities, with neighbors including JYP CEO Park Jin-young and Han So-hee. Hyun Bin and his wife Sun Yejin got married in 2022 and welcomed a son in November of the same year. Their plan to sell the house has surprised fans and evoked memories. News title, Middle School Entrance Examination, 712 nationwide achieve top marks in 5A, 6-level writing test, nearly 7-year high with 5,119 scoring 0 points. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, this year's results for the National Middle School Entrance Examination have been released, with 712 students nationwide achieving top scores in all 5 subjects and a level 6 in writing, accounting for 0.38% of the examinees, slightly higher than last year. In the writing test, 5,119 people scored 0 points, accounting for 2.75%, reaching a near 7-year high. The Mind Test Center has released data, reminding examinees to read the questions accurately and stay on topic during the writing section. The director of the Mind Test Center at NTNU emphasizes that examinees should carefully read the questions and think before answering to avoid losing focus, and hopes that teachers can remind students of this during teaching. The middle school entrance examination is scored on a standard referenced basis, comparing examinees with themselves, so the number of people at each level varies each year. News title, 3 Hong Kong citizens arrested for not standing or turning their backs during the singing of the PRC national anthem at soccer match. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, during last night's World Cup Asian qualifiers held at the Hong Kong Stadium, 3 Hong Kong citizens were arrested by the police for not standing or facing the field, accused of insulting the Chinese national anthem and violating the national anthem law, facing fines of HK$50,000 or imprisonment for 3 years. This action has sparked attention, indicating the sensitivity of Hong Kong people to the implementation of the national anthem law and the persistence of anti-China sentiment. The national anthem law stipulates penalties for improper use or intentional insults to the national anthem, demonstrating the Chinese Communist Party's firm stance on upholding the dignity of the national anthem. News title, Millionaire YouTuber cuts ties with longtime team member Laura, Industry Insider Collective reveals dismissing Laura not surprising, industry cancer. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, millionaire YouTuber Huang Rengsun announced the dismissal of longtime team member Laura, accusing her of misconduct severely impacting the company. This move has caused a sensation online, with industry insiders revealing that Laura had long refused to cooperate with Huang Rengsun and referred to her as an industry cancer. Huang Rengsun issued a statement stating that Laura violated company policies, causing significant losses, and her misconduct has been handled by lawyers. This incident has left people shocked, revealing internal conflicts and the intensity of industry competition. News title, Tech guy unemployed 5 times in 16 years every time for the same reason, netizens suggest changing luck. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, a male netizen shared his experience of working in the tech industry for 16 years but being laid off 5 times, each time due to the closure of the company, leaving him feeling devastated. He has held positions such as technician and engineer, but encountered setbacks such as the financial crisis and company closures, leading to continuous unemployment. Netizens questioned why he always chose to work for companies that closed down and suggested he change his luck through prayers. This story has sparked lively discussions among netizens, expressing sympathy and curiosity about the netizens' situation. News title, Downturn for luxury homes in Daji waterfront? Appears to be a $40 million loss, experts analyze wealthy considerations of retreating to advance. Release time, June 7, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, the government's recent policies targeting luxury homes, such as the introduction of private corporate home purchase permits and property hoarding taxes, have led to a freeze in the market for large-sized properties, prompting the well-known luxury home Imperial View Water Garden in Daji to sell at a loss of $40 million. Experts analyze that the factors leading to luxury home sales at a loss are complex, and it is not ruled out that the wealthy are considering retreating to advance. Market changes and regulatory adjustments have led to a lukewarm market for luxury homes in Daji, despite prices still exceeding $1.7 million. Luxury homeowners, considering asset allocation and tax benefits, are willing to sell at a significant discount. News headline: concert cancelled 4 hours before showtime. Jackie Chung announces RSV infection. Published date June 7, 2024. Source Today Starlight Cloud. Key points 62-year-old god of songs Jackie Chung's 9-show Jackie Chung 60+ tour concert at Taipei Arena sold out immediately. However, tonight's fourth performance was cancelled just 4 hours before the start, causing an uproar among fans. Jackie Chung, through Universal Music, announced that he has contracted respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, currently experiencing a sore throat and unable to speak normally, along with other cold symptoms. He expressed deep regret for being unable to perform and hopes to recover soon and return to the stage. News headline Psy AGA preparing to face tough battles back in Taiwan. Employee trip to Korea, never imagined 10 years ago. Published date June 7, 2024. Source E Today Starlight Cloud. Key points Internet celebrity Psy AGA, Psy Weiqia, issued a lawyer's statement yesterday, 6th, dismissing long-term employee Laura, who had been with the company for over 10 years, accusing her of illegal activities that severely affected the company. Psy AGA was in Jeju Island, South Korea, for a 5-day employee trip at the time, and mentioned the day before, fully recharged, ready to face tough battles back in Taiwan, which surprised netizens as they realized he had hinted at the situation earlier. News headline Jackie Chung's 3 shows cancelled. Organizers apologize and will announce refund procedures. Published date June 7, 2024. Source E Today Starlight Cloud. Key points 62-year-old god of songs Jackie Chung's 4th show of the Jackie Chung 60+ tour concert at Taipei Arena was cancelled 4 hours before the start due to RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, infection, causing an uproar among fans. Jackie Chung, through Universal Music, stated that due to a sore throat, inability to speak, nasal congestion, and other cold symptoms, he could not perform and apologized to the fans. The organizers also announced that the shows on June 7, 8, and 9 are cancelled, and refund and compensation procedures will be announced at 19:30. News headline IU suddenly squats down at airport, frightens crowd, female bodyguard catches her instantly. Published date June 7, 2024. Source E Today Starlight Cloud. Key points South Korean star IU, during her 2024 IUHER.E.H World Tour concert, interacted warmly with fans at Incheon Airport on the 6th before flying to Malaysia. Midway, she suddenly squatted down to pick up a shoe, causing her bodyguard to mistakenly think she was falling. The bodyguard swiftly caught her, preventing any injury. This quick response garnered praise and discussion online, with comments like "the bodyguard sister is awesome," "quick reaction," and "the female bodyguard is so cool." News headline Sun and So responds to US-based professor's advice, don't blame your parents with a simple fine. Published date June 7, 2024. Source E Today Starlight Cloud. Key points US-based professor Wang Dazhuai, real name Chen Shifen, published an open letter to Sun and So on the 5th, intended for all young people in similar situations, which sparked significant discussion. Today, 7th, Sun and So responded on his Instagram story with a simple fine in white text on a black background, along with a screenshot of the related news article. In the letter, Wang mentioned that Sun and So's current situation is familiar to him and shared insights that became clear to him with age. News headline Tyson Yoshi successfully proposes to girlfriend. Shows off huge diamond ring, she said yes. Published date June 7, 2024. Source E Today Starlight Cloud. Key points 29-year-old Hong Kong singer Tyson Yoshi, Cheng Chunyin, announced his successful proposal on the 7th. He got engaged to his girlfriend Christy, whom he has known for over 10 years and dated for 6 years, during a concert in Canada. On the 6th, at the end of his concert at the Vogue Theatre, Tyson Yoshi knelt down and proposed with a ring, both of them tearfully embracing amid the audience's cheers. He shared a photo of the large diamond ring on his girlfriend's finger on social media, with the caption "She said yes." News title, Computex on-site observation, AI PC definitions diverge, when will the upgrade wave explode? Release date, 2024/06/07. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Key points At the Computex exhibition, AI PCs became the focus. Intel, AMD, and Qualcomm have successively launched a new generation of processors with powerful AI computing capabilities. However, the definition and comparison standards of AI PCs have not yet been unified. Intel CEO Singh stated that by 2028, 80% of laptops will become AI PCs, with over 8 million laptops equipped with the Meteor Lake processor already shipped. Although the performance of AI PCs is impressive, consumers are still waiting for truly compelling application scenarios. Brand manufacturers are actively exploring the future applications of AI PCs to drive the upgrade wave and market development. News title, Countdown to University Application, Top Professors Join Telecom Battle to Rescue Enrollment. Release date, 2024/06/07. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Key points asterisk. After the release of the second phase selection results for university admissions, various schools have entered the most stressful phase of enrollment, actively making phone calls to students or organizing services, hoping that students will prioritize their preferences when filling out the order of school departments. Popular departments at institutions like National Taiwan University and National Cheng Kung University have professors personally calling students to explain the characteristics of the department and career choices, as well as answering student questions. Chung Yuan Christian University invites students to visit campus facilities, sets up groups to address doubts, or has seniors call to explain courses and student life. Experts advise students to fill out their preferences according to their aspirations, to avoid affecting the distribution of later preferences once the initial preferences are accepted. News title: Coffee Price War. Chinese Coty launches aggressive offensive, Starbucks, Luckin revenue hit. Release date: 2024/06/07. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points asterisk. The coffee market price war continues in China, with Coty Coffee lowering the price of each cup of coffee to 9.9 yuan since 2023, lower than Starbucks and Luckin Coffee. It even offers coupons online, attracting consumers with a saving mentality. Coty Coffee has rapidly expanded its stores with low costs, reaching a number of stores close to Starbucks. Its low price strategy has affected Starbucks and Luckin Coffee, with Starbucks experiencing an 11% decrease in store sales in the first quarter of this year, and Luckin distributing coupons weekly to cope with Coty's competition, with a 20% decrease in sales at its directly operated stores. News title: Google upgrades AI notebook tool Notebook LM online in Taiwan. What makes Gemini 1.5 Pro so powerful? Release date: 2024/06/07. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points asterisk. Google announced the launch of an upgraded version of Notebook LM, powered by the more powerful AI model Gemini 1.5 Pro, available in over 200 countries and regions worldwide. The upgraded version supports more file types, including Google presentations and web links. With the multimodal functionality of Gemini 1.5 Pro, users can now ask questions about images, charts, and diagrams in the data source, and Notebook LM will even cite relevant images as evidence in the answers. Early users, including writers, students, and educators, have already integrated Notebook LM into their research and writing processes, with researchers for documentaries and podcasts also using it. Title: Netizens allege Lorem misappropriated public funds of 8 million. CAIAGA's latest post draws attention with these 4 words. Published, June 7, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Highlights. Internet celebrity CAIAGA issued a statement through a law firm last night, announcing the dismissal of senior employee Laura Lynn Pei Chen, citing her unlawful actions damaging the company, without disclosing further details. It's been alleged online that Lorem misappropriated over 8 million NT dollars of company funds, though this remains unconfirmed. Today, CAIAGA shared photos of staff on a trip on Facebook, with the caption "Not a single kilogram wasted, promoting the Korean economy, thank you." Ha ha ha, implying a need to earn money diligently upon returning to Taiwan. Netizens speculate that "earn money diligently" holds a deeper meaning. Title: HSU Tiao HSIN's coffee and tea allusion to Taipei Police Bureau dispute leaves Premier Cho Young-tai stunned with a single phrase. Published, June 7, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Highlights. Dispute over the selection of Taipei Police Commissioner, initially favored by Mayor Tsai Wan-in, Fang Yangning, later replaced by Li Shiho by the Ministry of the Interior, sparking controversy. KMT legislator HSU Tiao HSIN used coffee and tea as a metaphor for the situation, asking Premier Cho Young-tai whether he prefers coffee or tea. Cho Young-tai replied coffee, but HSU Tiao HSIN presented tea, causing discussion. HSU Tiao HSIN pointed out that the selection of the police commissioner should not be taken lightly, but Cho Young-tai responded with his own preference and accepted HSU Tiao HSIN's tea, leaving her momentarily stunned. The Minister of the Interior, Liu Shifeng, stated that the selection of the Taipei Police Commissioner is determined by the Ministry of the Interior, hoping for improved communication in the future. Title: NTNU Campus Beauty wearing national flag bikini gets 760,000 followers account suspended. She voices complaints. Published, June 7, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Highlights. 33-year-old national flag beauty Kiki Li, with an impressive 34D25-35 figure, graces the cover of JKF once again, wearing a white bikini, exuding a midsummer lover's vibe, igniting passion, almost causing heatstroke. Every double 10 day, she wears a national flag bikini to various locations for photo shoots, often with explicit works. Kiki explained that when she wore the national flag bikini to take photos in front of the presidential office, it was turned into political fodder, forcing her to clarify that it had no political connotations. She expressed gratitude for her fans' support and enjoys being called National Flag Beauty and NTNU Campus Beauty. Despite her stunning figure, she's received much acclaim lately for her JVID photo shoots, emphasizing that her works are not pornographic, insisting on being sexy but not pornographic. She expressed gratitude for her fans' continued support, enabling her to persevere. Title: New Taipei Junior High School classmates drive 6 hours to Tainan for fun, riding yellow-labeled heavy motorcycle, crash and one woman dies. Published, June 7, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Highlights: a pair of junior high school classmates drove a yellow-labeled heavy motorcycle from New Taipei City to Tainan overnight. Due to fatigue and unfamiliar road conditions, they crashed into a guardrail at the interchange of Route 84 and National Highway 3 in Guangtian. The man suffered fractures and injuries, while the woman had no vital signs on sight and was pronounced dead after being rushed to the hospital. The police's preliminary investigation found that the man only had a regular driver's license. The cause of the accident is still pending clarification. The police urged drivers to take breaks during the holidays to avoid fatigue driving and ensure their safety and that of others. Title: Tang Qiping refuses to acknowledge mother's corpse, White Cloud asserts I'll cover funeral expenses. She extends assistance too. Published, June 7, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Highlights: entertainer Tang Qiping's mother was found dead on the rooftop of her residence. He insists on not acknowledging her death, refusing to claim her body, resulting in her remains temporarily stored at the Bangqiao funeral home. Entertainer White Cloud and Taipei Actors Guild director Cao Yuding expressed willingness to extend assistance, providing help with funeral arrangements. White Cloud pointed out that Tang Qiping's situation is unique, understanding his difficulty in accepting his mother's death. Cao Yuding expressed that although Tang Qiping is not a member of the union, she hopes to provide assistance and has already contacted him.